the first bishop to ask couples to go through medical examinations before they get married. Why did you decide to do that?
We're facing some problems after marriage, generally during the medical things in the marriage life. Then we start from 25 years ago to start this exam in general lab and X-ray and sonar for ladies. And we found that we succeeded to overcome some problems, but still there are another problems. Now we prepare for psychiatric test or psychiatric questions for education and for the marriage life. During them daily life, we have, I think, we are already start to prepare some questions to understand are they suitable for themselves to marriage
For each other?
or not. We prepare this test or these questions.
Why haven't the other dioceses done the same test?
We have another Borside diocese now. They started long time. El Baliana started, and Tahta started in Upper Egypt, and now His Holiness advised people now to have test or exam before marriage, and it's announced in the Karazan magazine. And now the government, by law, they should have exam before marriage.
The Egyptian government?
Yes.
By law. So they're going to try to do the same test for the diocese outside of Egypt? Outside?
I think outside of Egypt, by law, they should exam. I think so. But quite sure now, many dioceses started to have this exam.
Tell us a little bit about the Art and Culture Academy you started.
We have the idea of this academy long time ago, and if we already found the place, we started the curriculum, and we have the teachers and professors. Then we have everything ready. Then we started at 15th of May for this year studying.
Oh, okay.
And the course will be for complete 2 years, 24 months complete. Concentrate courses at the professional studies in music, in theater, in television and cinema courses.
Everyone knows that you have a very good relationship with the Egyptian government. How did that happen, and how do you keep it?
We love all of them, and we introduce ourselves as a lover people to love them and to live in peace. And if we find any problem, we sit down and discuss about this problem. In general, we can solve it. And sometimes, by security department, they keep it for more time for studying. We have some churches, till now, we haven't any license to build it. Even we have a land and we have a license, but the security department told us, don't start to build till we finish the researches for the suitable time to build it.
So you try to work with them at the same time?
Yes, always we have discussion with the leaders or the heads of this department.
Why is the relationship between the Coptic Church and SAT-7 not stable? It always has ups and downs, even though you and His Grace Bishop Musa are one of the founders.
We are the founders of SAT-7 from the first beginning and before broadcasting, steering committee. But from time to time we found that SAT-7 completely Protestant television. Then we discussed them, please, you are always saying that this Christian channel, not Protestant channel. Last year, the Protestant church in Egypt, they announced in the news, many magazine and many news, that SAT-7 is the announcing channel for, or information channel for the Protestant church. And I asked the executive director and the president of the committee to give us the clear answer are the SAT7, the information or the tongue of the Protestant church or Christian churches? Till now, they didn't answer. Then we stop completely to have any cooperation with them, especially in the programs in the church itself.
So we don't have a relationship with them now at all, or is it still?
Only the relation between the lecture of His Holiness and very, very minor programs. But we stop programs, I think, more than 2 years now. There is no any program
There's
with
no
them.
programs on
Yes.
Is it true that they said that the Coptic Church doesn't need to have any relationship with SAT7 anymore because we have our own channels now?
No, we would like to have more channels, more opportunity, more programs for many channels, not only SAT7. If we found any channel, we can introduce the Christian Orthodox religion or Orthodox dogma in any channel, we can introduce it because we can cooperate with all the channels, because some people watch many channels. Then if we exist in this channel, they can watch us and see what the Orthodox dogma introduce.
So still we want to cooperate with them?
Yes.
Okay. You were also one of the first bishops thinking to imitate SAT7 and make a special channel for the Coptic Church called Coptic Sat, but it never appeared. Why?
Any channel needs money, first of all. If we have money, we can have any channel. Then we have the structure of the channel, everything and the programs of the channel, but we haven't any money to start. And I introduced this for the synod, I think more than 12 years ago, that we need Coptic channel, Orthodox channel, to introduce for all the people. They come or they didn't come to the church, to teach them many things about the Christian life. At last, Agabi and CTV start to introduce many things. But for the outside of Egypt or outside the countries, they cannot speak Arabic. This is another thing.
Yes, yeah. And last year, under your supervision, CYC was established in English for the youth and the non-Arabic speaking people. Tell us more about that. Where did it come from?
When I visit the people in Canada or United States, even in Australia, and in any foreign countries, we found when we sit down to watch the television and watch Agabi or CTV, we found the kids and the youth left us because they didn't understand anything. And also the culture of the programs, they not suited them culture.
They don't understand it.
Yes. Then we start to think how to prepare a channel for them. We would like to keep them contact with the mother church in Egypt. Then Abu Nabshoy, he has long experience about establishing channels and introducing many programs. With me, we discuss with many things, and we finally take the decision we should have this new channel for our kids and youth abroad. And he's the executive director. He can make many very good programs, and he can make many suited programs for youth and kids, even from Egypt or abroad.
Mm. Some people are saying that because the channel is based in Egypt, it's not serving the youth outside of Egypt properly. What do you say about that?
We produce only the programs for the bishops or His Holiness Pope Shenouda because this from Egypt. But another programs should be prepared and should be introduced by the youth and the kids themselves from abroad, not from Egypt, because the language and the culture. And we don't know what they need. They know what they need. Then they prepare the program suited to them, and by them language, them culture, them habits, them speeds of programs.
So they prepare it outside anyway?
Yes.
Do you think it would have been any different if the channel was based in the United States or Canada and outside?
No, because depend upon the program. The program from Australia, from Canada, from England, from any country, we introduce it after making montage, suitable montage.
It would be the same.
Yes. We don't prepare any program suited to the youth from here, Egypt.
We heard from Abunab Shoy, the executive director, that many foreigners are watching the channel. What do you feel about that?
Many people are watching them, and here in Egypt also some bishops asked me, please, we need this channel in Egypt in the television, because some people here in Egypt, they start to have English language and American language and British language, Australian language here in Egypt. Then if they found the same program by the same language which they understand, it's very good. But of course need more money for broadcasting to Hotbird or another satellite.
And finally, what are your final words to all the youth living outside of Egypt?
We encourage them to always be with our programs and with the churches, and if they ask or need any question, any comment, they can send us and we can respond clearly by the specialists. For kids, we can ask the special for kids, youth, and any subject for youth or kids also we can prepare the suitable answer by the professional people.
And that's it we have for today. Thank you so much again, Sayyidina, for spending time with us. And tune in next time for the next episode of Meet the Bishop.